Just 2 more minutes. Can you mute someone whose audio is... Are we done? Are we done? We'll take one aspect at a time. I'd like to hear somebody speak. You know, there are a few regulars you are speaking, and there are many more who are not participating at all. I don't even know if you are there on the program. Yeah, it's a program on leadership, so I would assume that all of us will come forward and participate. Yeah. Anybody wants to share?
All participants are requested to please switch on your videos. So at least we must know.
See, what happens is our sessions are all interactive. We lose quite a bit of it because we are not in an interactive or participative mode. And I told in the beginning, you know, and this video also spoke about one word called belongingness. Yeah. Okay. So anybody wants to share?
Yes, sir. This video says about the quality of the leader and then for good leadership.
Okay.
So they have mentioned some qualities of a leader, and then afterwards how to sustain a good leadership. For that, 3 C's they said. So this I took from this video.
Anyone else wants to share? Somebody, some new faces. So good to see. Suddenly you feel that the room is filled with people.
So good evening.
Very good evening.
Sir, I feel that we are one among many, but still we need to make it a separate, as if like a leader. So we need to own the things, and with a lot of compassion, we need to present ourselves and motivate the team. What I feel.
So ownership and compassion. Okay, thank you, Mr. Venkat.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Venkatramana.
Yeah, thank you.
Anybody else?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dr. Vipin.
One thing I once I will conclude that we should take calculated risk in life with compassion.
Okay, all right,
We
okay.
should take risk, but we should calculate it with compassion. Another thing is we should open to all.
We should be open, okay, okay.
Yes, open to all. And another thing is we should lead by example.
Lead by
One
example.
leader has to be. Yes. You should
Okay,
have yourself to lead.
okay, okay,
These things I got from this.
okay, all right, okay. Anyone else? Anybody else wants to share? There's still a lot of things in the video that went missing. Lead by example, be honest, accept a mistake, doesn't get multiplied in the process. Okay, that's interesting. You know, Gurdev speaks about making one mistake, and then to hide that mistakes, you make many more mistakes. You don't even know when your consciousness has got disturbed in the bargain. Not that we like to do it, but we have already done a mistake. If we had accepted in the first hand that we did a mistake, we would have stopped it there. But not accepting that first mistake just leads to a chain of mistakes, isn't it? And this is one thing that we keep seeing happening very, very often. Yeah. Balance between compassion and calculation. That's interesting. You know, like Gurdev says, no, when you do business, business cannot be with the heart. If you do business with the heart, then the business gap. No, because business is all about profit, right? If I buy something for 2 rupees, I have to sell for 3 rupees. That is what the sense of business is. Otherwise, it's not called business. You know, then if you think that अरे 2 रुपया नहीं, ये गरीब है, इसको 1 रुपया में दे देते हैं, तो business नहीं होगा. So you have to keep the distance between the head and the heart in terms of business. And at the same time, you should be compassionate towards others. Okay? Straightforward, honest, don't be egoistic of telling somebody's mistake. You know, the most important thing that many of us missed is when somebody makes a mistake, somebody in the team makes a mistake, and because of which we get hurt, or I get hurt, or I get my lead up says that you have failed as a thing, so you get hurt. When with that feeling of hurt, if you go and correct somebody, it doesn't work. So you improve yourself because I am hurt. Nobody will listen to you. You change your ways of working because your ways of working are hurting me. Will not help. You know? So you change your ways because this way of working will not help you. It will bring you more pain and hardship in the long run. Whether it is with me or anybody else, it is going to bring you pain. When you come from that space and tell people, it's something else in the consciousness will shake. And it is more likely that they will change for the better. Because you have, in your consciousness, you have shifted from me to you. You get the point? In your consciousness, you have shifted from me to you. You don't change because you have hurt me. You change because your actions will hurt you in the long run. That shift in consciousness will change things. Yeah, okay, good. Then what else? What are the leaders should be straightforward, open, honesty, don't be egoistic, okay? Don't be a bad guy. Leader should be straightforward yet polite. Time will teach you, okay? Dr. Vipin, you're saying something?
No,
I'm
sir.
just reading the chat. When okay, to be an effective communicator. You know, all problems in this world are because of lack of communication. We communicate from our space of intellect. We say things to people thinking that they have understood because I have understood. We never go down to the level of their communication. If you have to communicate, see, you are very careful and cautious when you communicate to your maid, when you communicate to your children. In those communication, you are very conscious of the fact How will the other person perceive it? How will the other person receive it? What is the aptitude of the other person? Even when it comes to your maid or people in that house who are taking care. But generally, when you communicate with people, we assume. We think that people already know and we communicate. And then that gets misunderstood because you have not gone to their level to explain. So communication is one key factor of leadership without which you cannot be a successful leader. Yeah? Lead by example, honest, accept a mistake, compassion, calculation, and cause. No? Compassion, I already told, I mean, the context, the life that you are living right now. Can you imagine at this very moment of time, as we are speaking, thousands and thousands of new life is coming to this planet and thousands of life is just going away. Can you imagine this, the vastness of this moment? This very moment, not another time, not another time, another day. This very moment, while we are speaking, this very moment, there are many lives that are going, there are many new lives that are coming into this planet, whether it is human beings or any species. So this moment is so vast and deep. But do we ever sit back and look at the vastness of this moment? We are so stuck in our own small worlds of somebody said this, somebody did that, somebody was not nice to me, you should have behaved this way, that way. At the same time, you are living with almost 7.5 billion people on this planet. Whether we like it or not, we are connected to each other. We think that, when you drive on the road and a vehicle hits a, hits a cat or this thing, what happens to you? You're driving on the road, on the opposite side of a road, a cat or a dog gets hit by a car. What happens to you? Does something happen to you?
We'll get hurt.
You get?
Hurt.
No, what happens to you? You feel hurt, okay? What else happens?
Yeah, we will feel bad, so kind of that cat,
Bad.
and then we will feel that driver's mistake.
Okay, all that is fine. No, I'm talking about the instant, the moment of that reaction, and that's it. Don't get into what you analyze, what you take forward with it, how much do you take in your head. You go behind the driver and say you did a mistake. All that is not. That the moment you see a vehicle hit a car, a cat or a dog or a small being, a small species, what happens to you? Or anybody on the road, what happens to you?
Hurting feeling will definitely happen.
You are hurt. Okay, what else? What else? Have you observed something inside you contracts? Have you observed this? You feel a sense of contraction. I say, kuch to in the heart region, you feel a sense of contraction. Have you ever observed?
Right.
That is what we are calling as hurting, no, sir?
That's fine. No, I'm not. I'm just talking about physicality of things. It could be hurt. It could be anything else that is happening. It could be nothing that is happening. But there is a sense of contraction that happens to each one of us. Each one of us. However we are, if we see something like this on a road as we drive, or something that some kid falls on the steps, what happens? Anything like that happens, there is a sense of contraction. You feel that you are not connected to them. Then why did you feel that sense of contraction? You should have just, okay, what somebody got hit, you should have just walked away. Nothing should have happened to you. At one level, we are all connected, whether we like it or not, whether we understand it or not, whether we believe it or not. That is why their pain suddenly brings a sense of contraction in us. Does it make sense to you?
Yes, sir. Very well said.
Every time there is a sense of contraction, there is a sense of belongingness to everybody, whether we like it or not. There is a sense of connectedness. You think that something that is happening in Ukraine today is not going to affect us someday? It is already affecting us in another way, but eventually it will happen. Gurdev used to tell us many years back, when terrorism was happening in Middle East or Pakistan, you will think one day that will not affect you. And then there was a series of bomb blasts during 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 that happened very close to us, and people who lived in Bombay and people who lived around there have experienced what all happened. But at the same time, you should understand what is it that what is it about one terrorist, 2 terrorists, 5 terrorists in 7 billion people that makes them successful in their work, not successful in terms of success, but they would gauge that as success because that intensity and focus which they go about doing things. They are not distracted by anything else. They are not distracted by somebody said something to me, something else happened, this water was not good, this room was not fabulous, I didn't have hot water today to take a shower. Nothing of it bothers them. Their one pointed focus is what makes them so successful, even in their desire to cause damage to other people. Their desire to hurt other people also, it causes. That is why a small percentage of such people are able to create so much of destruction, so much of pain to so many people. But a vast majority of us live with so much apathy that we don't even care about what's happening. Even if the vast majority got a little more sensitive to things and little more focused in things, the whole world would change, because it's only maybe 1%, not 1% who's working with an intensity to cause harm and damage to us. But most of us are good. Gurudev used to say very often that it is the apathy of the good people that is the cause of all the pain in this world. People are very apathetic. The apathy of the good people. We will say, who cares? I will not go and vote in the election because all the people are bad only. I will not get into it also because it's all muck. So it is the apathy of the good people that is the cause of so much of things that doesn't happen right. Because the people who are doing bad are focused, more focused than many of us. Yeah. So as a leader, we should have a vision and a goal which is one pointed, and then getting the entire team to be aligned to that goal. Even if one person in that team is not aligned to the goal, he is enough to cause enough damage to the entire team. Have you seen that, right? One off elements in the class and the whole class can get disturbed. Their focus is very clear: to disrupt this class. But our thing is, we have not been able to align all of them to us. Yeah, okay. Emotion changes immediate, time will teach you. Okay. Any questions so far? You can take a few questions on this particular thing, and then we can move on to the next session, because we have a beautiful meditation on the other side of the break. Any questions? It's good to see so many videos, but no questions. That's good. Either you are disinterested, or I'm not conducting myself well. I don't know what to make out of it.
Sir, you are very much clear in that thing, so there is no question.
Okay, you are very kind, ma'am. Okay. Any other questions? Anything else?
Sir,
Yeah.
I just want to ask you one thing. Like, what is the consciousness you want from us? Like, if we are going on our works practically and what is belonging to us, we are taking care of them only. We are not bothering about others, like what is going on others' mind or others' life. We are not caring about. Is it okay, or we should care about everyone every day if there is not needed also?
Your question is a little vague. Can you be a little more specific? I'll be able to answer it better.
Like, so you said that each of us are somewhere connected. If somebody gets hurt,
We are all connected to each other in some way. Yeah.
Somebody gets hurt, we'll be getting
We also
contrasted.
feel hurt. Yeah.
We'll be getting when they are getting hurt, then only we are getting contrasted, so that we are knowing that we are connected to each other. That is fine. And you talk about that Ukraine bomb blasting or something else, that is indirectly affected us. And when we are seeing that video on the news, then also we were thinking about something. It should not happen like that. So what some people are affecting those many people, like some people are more concentrated about their works for damaging others people's life and all. They are focusing on their work. So what should we do?
We should also focus on the good. We should also focus on spreading the goodness to more people.
Like what?
If you get aware of something, you should spread that awareness to many more people. Dekho,
There will be no one will be listen to us, no, sir.
If that is your weakness, thinking that nobody will listen to you. You are a teacher, you are a professor. How can nobody listen to you? Every day somebody or the other is listening to you. You know, when you go to the road and ask somebody, today so you don't have to ask, where is this address? And that person telling you that the address is take a right and left and third building is your address. Isn't he not a teacher or a guide at that moment?
Yes.
Yeah. So everybody listens. It is so you know, imagine a mirror. Okay. You come and stand in front of the mirror reflects you. Isn't it? The moment you go away from the mirror is empty again. The world is just a mirror. It is just reflecting you. What is here will reflect outside. If you are clear here, there will be more clarity outside. If you are clear in your heart, there will be clarity in people around you. We are always reflecting. It is just for us to be a little more sensitive. When we meditate, when we go deeper into these things and we spread more about meditation, a lot of people more meditate, the world will be much better. This is what we can do. Because everybody is going to affect everybody for sure, some way or the other. Today we might think that we have all the freedom. Where is the freedom? Today, if Europe thought that it was a free nation, today it has to depend on Russian oil, in spite of the fact that it wants to have war with Russia. We live in an interdependent world and we are dependent. As a child, when we were born, we were dependent on our parents. Okay. And then as we go to work, we are dependent on colleagues and people around. As we grow a little older, we are going to be more dependent on somebody else who will take care of us. So where is freedom at one level? Freedom is here. If you feel a sense of freedom here, then you will be free in the most dependent situations as well. Otherwise, you will feel tied down. Yeah. So we will have to keep awareness of people around. So when we go around in school and see a long-faced child, if you ignore the child for a few days and after a few days the child does something untoward, don't you feel that you are responsible? If you had made an attempt to talk to the child, asked what happened, what is the problem with you, something or the other, something could have changed. So never go past a long-faced child without having a conversation with them. This is what I would request all the teachers. If you see somebody disturbed, if you hear somebody, go and have a conversation with them. Make them feel that there is somebody they can connect to. Yeah, everybody is looking for somebody to outpour themselves. And we could be that somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay, Vijayaji. Any questions? No questions? Okay, it's lovely to see so many of you all on the screen. So then we will take a quick break and then come back for a little bit of warm-up exercises, some little yoga. Yeah. Dr. Venkatramanji, you want to ask something? You're asking something?
Yeah, if there is any cranky one in the team, how to align that person into our goal orientation?
The only way to deal with a cranky one is to befriend them. Somehow make friendship with them.
Yeah.
There is no other way.
Okay.
You know, it's always good to keep a devil close to you. At least it's a known devil.
Yeah, known devil is better than unknown angel. Absolutely. Yeah.
Befriend them.
Well, it's good. Fine. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. Any more questions? So we'll then take a quick break and assemble back at 8 p.m. Yeah? Wonderful. Okay.
Hello everyone, are we back? We can just switch on our videos.
Participants are requested to please switch on your videos.
So welcome back to the second and the last session of today. I hope all are back. Now in mathematics, most of you will be familiar that we suppose so many things, and at the end we arrive at a contradiction. Now here I am assuming that all of you have come back, but how to be sure? Your videos are off. So well, as it is being repeatedly said that you turn your videos on, so I think it would be better. It would be for your betterment that you please turn your videos on. Yeah, before we move onwards, I have a question for you. Anyone can reply. So most of the people present here are either already teaching or they are going to be teachers very soon. So my question is, so my question is, suppose you are a teacher and a student comes late in the class, then ultimately who is going to be loser? You as a teacher or that student? Can anybody reply, please? कुछ मुश्किल सवाल पूछ लिया क्या? हाँ सीमा जी.
As a student, the student is loser that he missed something, but anyway that can be covered up again. As a teacher, if the student is coming first time in my class, it's okay. But if the thing gets repeated, then I'm the loser. If I cannot ask my student, I cannot teach so well that the student comes to my class on time, then I am a loser.
Okay. And suppose while you are teaching, a student is not paying attention to you, and you are not aware of it, whether he or she is paying attention to you or not. So ultimately, who is going to be loser? Again, the student is going to be more affected. Do you agree or not?
Yes.
How many of you agree?
Yes, sir.
We all agree. And abhi aapne dekha, we were facing a very bad time. Yeah. Dr. Anil, yes, you want to say something?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, टीचर की भी अपनी एक थ्रस्ट है और दुख तो टीचर को भी होता है. You want to deliver something very important or valuable to his student जो उसकी life को बदल सकता है. I'm not
जी.
talking about the technical knowledge or scientific knowledge or Newton principles or other these things, these stuffs. Teacher कुछ ऐसा दे सकता है स्टूडेंट को जो उसके पास है और जो उसकी लाइफ को ट्रांसफॉर्म कर देगा. उस सेंस में टीचर को भी दुख होता है कि देखो यदि वो टाइम पे आता या वो प्रेजेंट होता, बिकॉज वो टीचर इतना सेंसिटिव होता है कि यदि वो ब्लिस के अंदर है, वो आनंद के अंदर है, तो वो बांटना चाहेगा कि यार ना आनंद है और बिना कारण के आनंद है और ये लोग दुखी क्यों. तो उस सेंस में दोनों ही लूजर है. टीचर भी
तो
लूजर.
अब आपको क्या लग रहा है इस समय जो टीचर का रोल कर रहे हैं, आर दे एनफ सेंसिटिव और नॉट?
सर एवरीथिंग डिपेंड अपॉन कि देखो यदि मैं बॉडी के लेवल पे जीता हूँ, यदि मैं अपने आप को बॉडी समझ के जीता हूँ, तो मैं पूरी दुनिया को बॉडी समझ के ही सब कुछ, मेरी जिंदगी का बेस ही वो होगा बॉडी. और यदि मैं अपने आप को माइंड और इमोशन समझता हूँ तो उसी तरह से डील करूंगा मैं. और यदि मैं सेंटर पे हूँ तो आई कैन नॉट डिफरेंशिएट माई सेल्फ फ्रॉम द अदर्स. जैसे कंपैशनेट की भी बात हो रखी थी अभी पिछले सेशन में. अवेकन वन डोंट हैव एनी चॉइस अदर देन टू बी कंपैशनेट, और वो लव के अलावा कुछ कर ही नहीं सकता, उसके पास चॉइस है ही नहीं, बिकॉज ही कैन सी एवरीवेयर हिमसेल्फ. सो सेंसिटिवनेस जो टीचर की है वो डिपेंड करता है अलग अलग टीचर्स के, वो किस लेवल पे कॉन्शियस के किस लेवल पे वो जीता है, उसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है.
Yeah, so what I was saying is that if a student is not attentive in the class, definitely he or she is going to miss something. And when the teaching is being done through online platform like this, so the most important thing is that, आगे आप समझ ही गए होंगे, at least we must turn our videos on. And especially when we are going to learn you some asanas or some pranayams, how I can ensure that you are making the position in a right manner or not. अब मान लीजिए मैं आपको कह रहा हूं हाथ ऐसे रखना है, किसी ने ऐसे रखा हुआ है और इसका वीडियो ऑन नहीं है. अभी इतनी सिद्धि तो मिली नहीं है कि वीडियो ऑफ होने के बाद भी मुझे दिख जाए. How I am going to correct it? And if somebody is doing it in not a right manner, then ultimately he or she will be losing something. So आप एक काम कीजिए, आने वाले 10-15 मिनट के लिए सिर्फ वीडियो ऑन कीजिए. अगर आपको लगे अच्छा लग रहा है, मजा आ रहा है, यू मे कंटिन्यू, अदरवाइज यू मे अगेन स्विच ऑफ. सब आपके हाथ में है. इज इट ओके? विल इट बी फाइन? या नाउ आई एम सीइंग दैट one room is full of faces, and in the second room still some of the videos are off. तो आप लोग वीडियो ऑन करें, आपको बड़ा मजा आने वाला है. इज इट ओके? आप देखिएगा समय पंख लगाकर उड़ जाएगा, आपको पता ही नहीं चलेगा. या नाउ आई एम इन ए पोजीशन टू सी मोस्ट ऑफ द ब्यूटीफुल फेसेस. वाव, अब लग रहा है मैं क्लास में आया हूं मैं. Otherwise it's like suppose you go to watch some movie, और मूवी के अंदर क्या हो, आपको हीरो हीरोइन या विलेन की खाली स्टिल फोटो देखने को मिले, आपको मूवी कैसी लगेगी? वो मजा आएगा क्या? नहीं आएगा. या आप किसी के घर में जाएं और वो व्यक्ति आपके सामने ही ना आए और कुछ बात भी ना करे. So it's like that. So if we interact, only then we are going to learn. Otherwise it will be mere dialogue. I will come, or any teacher will come, or any facilitator will come, he will say a few words and then he or she will leave. So well, so now it's really good. अब लग रहा है कि वाकई हम कुछ जीवंत लोगों के बीच में हैं. Wow, that's great. तो आगे बढ़ने से पहले हम क्या करते हैं, 2-4 मिनट में जो भी पीछे 1 घंटे का सेशन रहा, so can we summarize? What are your takeaways? और इसमें हम कोशिश करें जो अब से पहले नहीं बोले वो जरूर बोले. Ultimately what we are going to do, we are in the process of creating leaders, or we are going to see what is excellence. So everybody should take a chance. Everybody should grab the opportunity. और जो लोग अब से पहले कुछ भी नहीं बोले, they may please come up and say few words, few precious words. Yeah. तो आप लोगों ने पिछले 1 घंटे में जो कुछ भी सीखा उसमें कुछ एक आध वाक्य बोल दीजिए, so that we can go ahead. Yeah, Hema ji.
We learn about the qualities of a good leader. Leader should be straightforward, honest, inclusive. etc.
Wow, that's great. So he should be straightforward. Good. Yeah, anybody else? Yeah, Mandvi ji, you wish to say something?
So we have learned about how compassionate a leader should be. About the 3 C's we have heard. We have learned about the 3 C's.
Yeah. So
the rest sir has discussed. They told us
yeah.
everything.
The most important thing is that the leader should be enough compassionate. Wow, that's good. Yeah, anybody else? Yeah, Nidhi ji, would you like to say something? Nidhi Gupta?
Yes, sir. Leader must be participative, sir.
Yeah, leader must be participative. अब आप देख लीजिए हम में से कितने लोग पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे
Leader
हैं.
should have a vision.
Yeah, Hema ji, you are saying something?
Yes. So one more point, leader should have a vision.
Yeah, he should be visionary. Apart from being missionary, he should be visionary also. Good. What else? Ashish ji, would you like to say something?
No, sir.
कुछ नहीं कहना चाहते आशीष जी?
No, sir.
चलिए, वाह. Anybody else? Yeah, Vijaya ji.
You are telling like you want the people who are not participating, so that I want to get.
But anyhow, if the people are not participating, so what we can do? Yeah, Vijaya ji, you
So
may
I have
continue.
noted some points from the videos. I just want to read it out.
Yeah, sure.
So we need not to worry about the ups and downs in our life, and we have to accept the mistakes. Instead of accepting them, if we are trying to hide them, there will be a chain. There will be a chain of making mistakes.
Yeah, there will be a chain reaction.
And we are not, yeah. To cover up one mistake, we are going to do another mistake, and that will be a habituation in our life.
Yeah.
And that may lead to fall down of our team. Like there will be no bonding in between the teams. Somebody will be noticing our mistakes and they are not able to tell our mistakes. And as we are the leaders, they will not try to oppose us. And there will be no respect for us. Ultimately, the team will collapse. And one more thing, that we are not supposed to blame the team members because of their mistakes. We should make them understand what is the problem by the mistake to them itself.
Yeah, and ultimately, at the end, it is going to harm them.
Yeah.
So that's the point, that's the place, that's the time when the compassion comes into the picture. Wow, that's great. What else?
So we have to give our support when they are weak.
Yeah, we have to be supportive.
That's it, sir. That's it I want to say.
Yeah, K. Ravi Kumar ji, do you wish to say something?
Yes, sir. The leader should be open, straightforward, and honest.
Yeah, open, straightforward, honest.
and he should always be compassionate, and he should not use his mind like we use in business.
Yeah.
We should think with heart and should be compassionate.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, Rajesh Gargji, would you like to add something?
No, sir.
No. So anyhow, so enough has been said, and we have summarized almost all the points. So now what we are going to do is just wherever we are sitting, we do some stretching exercises. Is it okay? So I again reiterate that you please turn your videos on. So your videos were on only for a couple of minutes. So please turn your videos on and let's start shaking our hands. जहां भी बैठे हुए हैं हाथों को थोड़ा हिलाना शुरू करते हैं. हमारे अपने ही हैं, no problem. Yeah. With smiling faces, smile. It costs nothing. No GS2 on smiling. हाथ ऊपर, नीचे, दाएं, बाएं, और चेहरे पर मुस्कान एकदम बड़े वाली. हाथ ऐसे पूरा जोर से, ऐसे कि बस नीचे गिर जाएंगे. वाह. चलिए अब क्या करते हैं, ऐसे करके ना हाथ ऊपर स्ट्रेच करते हैं, ऐसे ऊपर ऐसे. यस. और ऊपर. लेट्स बेंड टुवर्ड्स अवर राइट. दाईं ओर झुक जाएं, फिर सीधे हो जाएं. बेंड टुवर्ड्स योर लेफ्ट. In the middle, on the right, in the middle, to the left, like a pendulum, and just think of your mind. It also behaves like a pendulum sometimes. How does it oscillate? It oscillates between past and future. So only not our body is oscillating, mind is also oscillating. And what is the biggest challenge? Keep our mind in the center. Center means present. No past, no future. It's very easy to make our body stationary, but it's very difficult to make our mind stable. But anyhow, let us see what happens in the coming days. Okay, so now what we do? Do like this. हाथ बाहर निकालें और मुट्ठी को अच्छे से बंद करें, खोलें. हमारी अपनी है, नो प्रॉब्लम. पूरा ध्यान अपनी मुट्ठी की ओर. Do not do it mechanically. Put your 100% with full focus. Wow. Now do like this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, out, inside, outside, inside, outside, up, down, up, down, up, down, and relax. अब हम बैठे बैठे क्या करेंगे? ऐसे करते हैं. Do like this. Big circles. हाथ को घुमाएं गोल गोल. वाह. देखिए सर्दी दूर भाग जाएगी. हमारे यहाँ तो बहुत सर्दी है नॉर्थ इंडिया में. मैं कल देख रहा था विजया जी ने पंखा चला रखा था.
हमारे यहाँ पे भी फैन चालू है अभी.
जैसे ही मैंने देखा मुझे लगा हवा कहाँ से आ रही है.
But today temperature is 3 degrees.
या मुझे एकदम और ज्यादा ठंड लगने लग गई. चलिए, now do it with the
In
left hand.
Hyderabad, the climate will be okay, sir.
Yeah. Do it with the left hand. Now do it with the both hands in the same direction. Same direction.
Next week, come with sweaters and jackets also.
Yeah.
University.
We are thinking of that while seeing you. You
Now-
all with the mattress and
They will
sweaters.
provide just only accommodations and breakfast, lunch, dinner, not sweaters and jackets.
I
Yeah.
think heater required there.
Yes?
Is it? It will be available there, no?
What? Geyser?
Might be.
Room heaters will be
Room
there or
heater.
not?
There are room heaters might be, but
Now-
101%.
What we will do in the opposite direction. One hand front, one back, like this. See, can you manage?
Like swimming.
Yeah. We are doing swimming in air. Wow. Other way around, ulta. This way. Wow. We are going back. Wow. Swimming. मजा आ रहा है?
पुरानी मूवीज में सॉन्ग्स नहीं आते थे ऐसे
Good.
बैठे.
Wow. Feel the stretch in this part of the shoulders. Yeah.
And
Now
the
do,
shoulder part.
yeah. Now do like this. Like this. Aise. Wow. In outside, inside. Outside, inside. Outside, inside. Now we'll do like this. Do like this. Wow. Slowly. आप आगे लेके आए, then you have to join your elbows. Make big zeros. Let us change the direction. With smiling faces. Smile, it costs nothing. It's absolutely free. Sale may we have to pay something, but here it is totally free. Are you enjoying?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Well, so now we will be doing neck rotation like this. So first we will do like this, chin down, and then start rotating your neck clockwise. Very slowly and gently. Each and every stretch. Very slowly. You may change the direction. Now anti-clockwise. And stop. Now what we will do? Let us pull our ears. अपने कान खींचते हैं नीचे को. पहले तो टीचर ये काम कर देते थे when we were kids. Now it is not allowed. अब ऊपर खींचते हैं ऊपर. अब सेंटर वालों को थोड़ा आगे पीछे और थोड़ा गोल गोल घुमाते हैं. डायरेक्शन चेंज कर देते हैं. Otherwise, ears will get bored.
Sir, what is the use of this exercise?
Yeah, there are many uses. It sharpens our intellect.
Okay.
One. Wow. Now we'll be just giving a massage. Circles. Opposite direction. With the left hand also. Opposite direction. बैक, अच्छे से गर्मी आएगी। वाओ, चीक्स को खींचें जरा, अपने ही है, नो प्रॉब्लम। फेशियल, नो नीड टू गो टू हेयर सैलून। अपोजिट डायरेक्शन। आज आपके 500 रुपए बचा लिए, सेव सो मच मनी। Wow. Now, like this, pendulum. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Slowly come in between. आगे झुकें जितना झुक सकते हैं. Bend forward. Come up. पीछे हो जाएं जितना हो सकते हैं. फिर आगे. अगर आपको कोई मेडिकल कंडीशन है तो लिसन टू योर बॉडी. आगे झुकें जितना झुक सकते हैं. धीरे धीरे ऊपर आए, पीछे को जाएं, फिर धीरे धीरे आगे आए. डू इट लाइक दिस एंड कम टू द सेंटर. सेंटर में आना बड़ा जरूरी है. द मेन थिंग इज हाउ टू बी सेंटर्ड इन अवर लाइफ. वाओ. सो हाउ डिड यू लाइक इट? डिड यू लाइक इट? थोड़ी नींद खुल गई? हाँ, थोड़ी नींद खुल गई. गुड. Once again do like this. Wow. With smiling faces. Wow. अपने ही हाथ हैं. कई लोग तो बड़े आराम से कर रहे हैं कि लौटाने हैं, खराब ना हो जाएं. अपने हैं तो नो प्रॉब्लम. डू इट विगरसली. करते करते आंखें बंद कर लें. पुट योर 100%. बस हाथ टूट के नीचे गिर जाएं. गिरेंगे नहीं. Do it like this. Fast, fast, fast. Okay, then become stationary. Relax. Palms on your lap. Eyes closed. Full attention to your breath. Loosen your body. शरीर को ढीला छोड़ दें. Loosen your forehead. माथे को ढीला छोड़ दें. Relax your face. चेहरे को ढीला छोड़ दें. Relax your shoulders. Your arms. Your legs. Relax your whole of the body. पूरे शरीर को ढीला छोड़ दें. And observe your breath. Your breath is settling. And whenever you feel complete, taking your own time with smiling faces, you may open your eyes. Wow. So how you are feeling now? Feeling fresh? How many of you are feeling fresh?
Very fresh.
Wow, good. Well, so now I have one question for you. Should I ask?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, अगर आप ना कहते तो क्या मैं ना पूछता? तब भी मैं पूछता. I would have asked. ये तो मैं आपका मन रखने के लिए पूछ लेता हूँ. Anyhow, so my question is, you see, our body performs so many functions. Do you agree? How many of you
Yes,
agree?
sir.
Our body performs so many functions continuously, knowingly or unknowingly. I give you 1 minute to think what is the most important function that our body does. हमारा शरीर 24 घंटे knowingly और unknowingly काफी सारे काम करता है. Can you tell what is the most important function that it does? Take your own time, think over it. 1 minute सोचिए.
Inhalation and exhalation.
Breathing.
Yeah.
Breathing.
Breathing. और कोई?
Sensing.
हैं जी?
Sensing. The touch.
Sensing, she's telling. Sense organ, touch, feeling.
Okay, sensing. Okay, sensing.
Digesting.
Anything else?
Digesting.
हैं जी?
Digesting.
Okay, digesting. Somebody has written feeling or
Regulating body temperature.
Yeah. What you are saying, Ravi Kumar ji?
Regulating body temperature.
Regulating body temperature, blood circulation, or
Thinking.
It
Achha,
does
thinking.
whatever our mind says.
Okay. What else?
Controlling by brains.
Inhabiting the soul. What else? Hema Arora says control and coordination. Well, yeah, anybody else? Well, so the most important function that our body does is breathing. This is the most important thing that which body does. Now, one thing you tell me, what was the first act that we did when we came into existence? After taking birth,
Crying.
what was
Crying.
our first? Crying. पहले रोए थे?
So breathe. Breathe. We
Yeah,
breathe.
अरे as a, अब देखिए जो females हैं, especially who are mothers, you must be very authoritative. बच्चा सबसे पहले क्या करता है?
Breath in.
Yes.
सांस लेता है.
Breathe in. Yeah. पहला काम क्या होता है लाइफ में? To breathe in. We take breathe in. And what is the last act of our life? Anybody's life?
Breathe out.
Breathe out. So first thing is breathe in.
Breathe in.
Last thing is
Breathe out.
In between, there is whatever is called life. How many of you agree? Yeah. So our first act is breath. Last act is breath. And ultimately, if we say breath is nothing but our life. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. You see, if we do not eat food for some days or some hours, we can survive.
Yes,
If
sir.
we do not sleep, we can survive. Without other functions of the body, we can survive. But tell me, how many days you can survive without breathing? How many days?
Not even a minute.
How many hours? How many minutes? So you
Not
see,
Not even second.
how much important is breath. But you see, the most important thing goes totally ignored. We never pay attention to our breath, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. You see, we are not aware of head unless we have an headache. सिर का पता कब चलता है? When we have some headache. When we come to know about our breath, only when we do some aerobics or we run to catch bus or train or flight, only then we are aware of our breath. But you see, without breath, nothing is possible. So what else do you know about breath? Can you share? Can you share something you know about breath? Anybody?
It will regulate our mind. It will give oxygen to the body.
Yeah. Breathing provides oxygen to the physical body. And it supplies prana, subtle life force energy to our subtle body. There are two types of bodies, physical body and subtle body. So when we breathe, it provides oxygen to our physical body and prana, that is subtle life force energy to our subtle body. We will touch these aspects. We will be taking these aspects in greater details in the coming days. So I'm just touching upon. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. You see, there are two types of world. Do like this. Action करने से चीज याद हो जाती है, बोर नहीं होते. Two types of world. One is internal world and second is external world. Internal world of silence and external world of activity. In internal world, there is silence. In the external world, there is activity, full of activity. Now there is a bridge between these two. There is a link between these two worlds. What is that link? That is our breath. That is our breath. With the help of breath, we can go deep inside and we can experience the inner silence. And outer world, you are very much familiar. Does it make sense? Himaji, are you getting?
Yes, sir.
One thing more I tell you. Have you ever seen some kite? कोई पतंग उड़ता हुआ देखा आपने क्या? कितने लोगों ने पतंग उड़ाया कभी? या मूवी में देखा? अगर आप लोग वीडियो ऑन कर लें तो बड़ा मजा आएगा. अगर कुछ लोग और भी वीडियो ऑन कर लें तो बड़ा अच्छा रहने वाला है. We'll be enjoying. अच्छा ये बताएं, पतंग कैसे उड़ाते हैं?
By thread, धागे से.
धागे से. There is a string. डोर होती है.
अगर हवा होती है उसके साथ पतंग उड़ती है.
हाँ, पतंग उड़ती है. अच्छा मान लो पतंग को मैंने बहुत ऊपर लेके जाना है तो मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा?
ढील छोड़ना पड़ेगा.
ढील छोड़ना पड़ेगा. अरे रश्मि जी, आप तो लगता खूब पतंग उड़ाया आपने.
हाँ, मुझे बहुत शौक है.
वेरी गुड.
साल में एक बार पतंग उड़ाती हूँ, संक्रांति के दिन एक पतंग बस.
वेरी गुड.
थोड़ी ऊपर उड़ जाती, खुश हो जाते हैं.
हाँ, तो पंकज जी कुछ पतंगे मंगवा के रखिएगा. चलिए.
हमारे उस दिन वहां पर
अभी यहाँ हवा तेज नहीं चल रही सर, बड़ी शॉर्टेज है.
अच्छा चलिए. तो जो पतंग है, अगर हमने ऊपर ले जानी है ढील छोड़नी पड़ती है, और रश्मि जी पतंग नीचे उतारनी है तो क्या करना पड़ता है?
खींचना पड़ता है.
खींचना पड़ता है. वेरी गुड. अच्छा अब देखिए, if we see what is our mind, that is also like a kite. हमारा मन भी पतंग के तरीके से है. कई बार ऊपर जाता है, कई बार नीचे आता है. हाँ या ना? कितने लोगों ने ऑब्जर्व किया? Our mind also behaves like a kite. Now the main thing is how to control our mind, which is a kite. देखिए to control kite, we need a string. If we compare mind with a kite, then what will be the string? String will be our breath. String will be our breath. With the help of breath only, we can manage the kite named as mind, or mind named as kite, कुछ भी कह लीजिए आप. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
अब देखिए पिछले कई दिनों से हम क्या कर रहे हैं? We are already experiencing it. When we do pranayam, when we do meditation, then all these things are done with the help of breath. And what happens? Our mind gets calm. Our mind becomes stable. And in fact, we should say that we arrive at a state where there is no mind. This is called no mind state. आपने देखा होगा कई लोगों का नाम होता है अमन. अमन means अमन, जहां पर मन नहीं रहता, where there is no mind. These all things are attained only with the help of one thing, which is named as बोलिए breath. तो कुछ breath के बारे में मालूम हुआ? कितने लोगों को अच्छा लगा? Yeah. So this is the say treasure. This is a great wealth named as breath. तो आपने देखा पहले दिन हमने क्या किया? We learned about Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath means
throat.
Yeah, which comes through throat, which touches the throat. गले को टकरा करके जो सांस आती है उसे क्या बोलते हैं? Ujjayi breath. Did you observe any difference between normal breathing and Ujjayi breathing? Can anybody share? आप दो तरीके की सांस आप लेते हैं. Normal breathing you do whole of the day and night, and Ujjayi breathing we do only sometimes, especially when we do pranayam or we do pranayam. Have you noticed the difference between the two?
Ujjayi breathing is deeper.
Yeah.
The breath is deeper.
Very good. We may please clap for her. सीमा जी के लिए clap करते हैं. Praising is a divine quality. Wow, that's great. So Ujjayi breath is much deeper than the normal breath. What happens? It brings more oxygen to our physical body, and it brings more prana. Prana means subtle life force energy to our subtle body. Is it okay? So first thing we learned Ujjayi breath. That's why it is called victory breath also. Victory means to win. To win means win our
Prana.
जीत किस चीज की? Our something which we do not consider as good. आपने देखा क्या होता है जब हम उज्जयी ब्रीदिंग करते हैं, प्राणायाम करते हैं, बाद में क्या होता है? Our negative emotions go away. We get free from anxiety, depression, anger, hatred, blah 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 blah. That means there is a win over all these things, and that comes with the help of Ujjayi breath. That's why it is also called victory breath. Is it clear?
Yes,
Does
sir.
it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Then what we did? We learned 3-stage pranayam. आप लोग वीडियो ऑन कर लीजिए 2 मिनट के लिए. हम बड़ा एक अच्छी चीज अब सीखने वाले हैं. आप जल्दी से जहां भी बैठे हुए हैं मुझे फर्स्ट स्टेज बना के दिखाएं. How you will form the first stage of Kanishth pranayam? Please do it. Your thumbs on the
Hip bone.
Hip bone. Very good. And your index finger on the stomach. Your palms down parallel to the ground. Is it okay? Now please make the second position. Very good. Your thumbs in the armpits. डीपेस्ट पॉइंट पे ले आइए। वेरी गुड। एंड व्हाट अबाउट द थर्ड पोजीशन? वेरी गुड। चलिए आज हम आपको एक चीज और बताते हैं। टुडे आई विल टेल यू वन अल्टरनेट ऑफ थर्ड पोजीशन। Some of you, if some of you are having or some of you is having say neck problem or spondylitis or any problem, then I can suggest you an alternate position. You do like this. Can you see me? Do like this. Do like this. Yes. When I will say breathe in, then you have to take your hand above while breathing. When I will say hold, you will have to stop. And when I will say breathe out, you have to again come to the starting position like this. How many of you have got it? अगर किसी को सर्वाइकल है, आप क्या करें? थर्ड पोजीशन में, इसे बोलते हैं टेम्पल पोज या गन पोजीशन। ऐसे हाथ रखेंगे ऊपर, जब सांस भरेंगे हाथ ऊपर लेके जाएंगे।
Excuse me, sir, आपका वीडियो पॉज हुआ शायद।
Is my video paused, Dr. Seema?
No, नहीं मैम,
No,
आ रहा
sir.
है।
It's continuous and perfectly fine.
Yeah. Rashmi ji,
Okay.
you may please check your internet connection. Okay. So, is it clear? अगर आपको सर्वाइकल है तो अल्टरनेट पोजीशन आप ऐसे बना सकते हैं।
Sir, if we go okay with the normal position, is it okay? We can do that?
Yeah. If you are normal, then you have to make the position like this. Your palms on the shoulder blades. The alternate position is to be taken only if somebody is having cervical. Got it?
Yes, sir.
It's okay. So this was a kind of revision. Not only a kind of revision, I have explained the things in greater detail. Today we are going to learn one more pranayam. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
How many of you wish to learn? Oh wow, that's great. Anjali ji, do you wish to learn? Yes. आप हाथ ऊंचे करते हो तो मेरे को लगता है सब लोग जाग रहे हैं, अदरवाइज लगता है सो रहे हैं। गुड। देखिए जो पहले प्राणायाम किया उसका आउटकम क्या था? रिलैक्सेशन। हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव फेल्ट that we were relaxed after that pranayam? Okay. So that pranayam is also known as relaxing pranayam. Why? Because that gives relaxation. आज जो हम प्राणायाम सीखेंगे, today the pranayam we are going to learn is known as Bhastrika pranayam. It is known as Bhastrika pranayam. And it is also known as energizing pranayam. Why? You will observe that it will give us energy. You see, in life we need both the things. We need relaxation as well as we need, complete my sentence, energy. So the pranayam we learned the last day gives us relaxation. The pranayam we are going to learn today will give us full energy. अच्छा कई बार अच्छा कितने लोगों ने मैगी खाया है? How many of you have tasted Maggi? आपने ऐड देखा? बच्चा आता है, मम्मा को बोलता है, मम्मा भूख लगी। मम्मा क्या बोलती है?
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. मैगी 2 मिनट में तैयार। Similarly, if you are feeling very low and you wish to be energetic, you need instant energy. Without coffee, without tea, without alcohol. So this is instant energy provider. Bhastrika pranayam will give you instant energy. Now we are going to learn this pranayam. So what we do, first of all of you, yes, somebody is Yeah, Himaji, I am, yeah, okay. So, well, so first of all, आप लोग क्या करें? You may please sit in the Vajrasana, if you can. I will guide you how to do Bharsika Pranayam. Please, if you can, sit in the Vajrasana. Vajrasana आपको मालूम है. If you are not in a position to sit in Vajrasana, you may sit cross-legged. But the main thing is your backbone should be erect. It should not, you should not bend forward. And now what you do? You make a loose fist of your hands. अपने हाथों की मुट्ठी बनाएं, अंगूठा बाहर. And loose fist in front of your shoulders and your elbows touching your body. Shuchika ji, are you here? Okay, so is it clear? So this is Vajrasana, as you can see on your screen. Now we will show you the position of Bharsika. Yeah. As you can see, we will start in this position. So this part I think is clear. Now what we will have to do? When I will say breathe in, we will have to breathe. Our hands will go up and our fist will become open like this. I show you like this. हाथ ऊपर जाएंगे तो मुट्ठी का मुंह खुल जाएगा. Breathe in. फिर मैं बोलूंगा out. आपने सांस बाहर छोड़नी है और फिर दोबारा से मुट्ठी बंद हो जाएगी और जो आपकी कोहनियां हैं, your elbows will again be touching your body. Is it clear? You may speak.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes.
well, so I repeat, when we will breathe in, our hands will go up and the fist will open. And when we will breathe out, again, we will take the original position. We have to do it forcefully. But one word of caution. Please listen to me carefully. If someone is having high blood pressure, then you have not to do it forcefully. You have to gently do it. बड़े धीरे से आप हाथ ऊपर लेके जाएंगे और बड़े धीरे से हाथ नीचे लेकर के आएंगे. Is it clear? You may unmute and tell me, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
तो मैं एक बार मैं आपको करके दिखाता हूं. मैं कैसे करेंगे? Breathe in. Got it? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So Shuchika ji, आप इसको बंद कर सकते हैं. Well, so now we will do it with our eyes closed. आंखें बंद कर लेते हैं, वज्रासन में बैठ जाते हैं and take the position. Close your eyes. Take a long deep breath in. एक साधारण गहरा सांस लें और खाली करें. और भर्सिका हम करेंगे नॉर्मल सांस में. अभी नहीं, मैं आपको बताऊंगा. जब मैं बोलूंगा ब्रीथ इन तो आपका हाथ ऊपर जाएगा, मुट्ठी का मुंह खुल जाएगा. मैं ब्रीथ आउट बोलूंगा, आप सांस छोड़ेंगे और आपके हाथ नीचे आएंगे, मुट्ठी का मुंह बंद हो जाएगा और एल्बोस आपकी थोड़ा सा झटका देंगी यहां पर. Is it okay? So we will do together. Okay, take the position. Loose fist in front of your shoulders. Take a long deep breath in. Breathe out. With forceful breathing, breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And relax. Your palms on your laps, facing towards sky. Feel the fresh flow of energy in your body. शरीर में हो रहे ऊर्जा के प्रवाह को महसूस करें. हथेलियां घुटनों पर, आसमान की ओर खुली हुई, आंखें बंद रखेंगे. चश्मा पहन रखा है तो उतार दें. You may keep your specs in the side. Once again, take the position. Loose fist in front of your shoulders. Shoulders relaxed. एक लंबा गहरा सांस भरें और खाली करें. With forceful breathing, breathe in, out, 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 and relax. Keep your eyes closed. हेमा जी, आप हाथों को ऊपर नीचे नहीं कर रहे.
कपड़े ज्यादा डाले हुए हैं, थोड़ी सी एंड मेरे हाथ में चूड़ा तो मुझे थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम होती है.
चलिए, कोई बात. ओके. Feel the fresh flow of energy in your body. शरीर में हो रहे ऊर्जा के प्रवाह को महसूस करें. Keeping your eyes closed, let us be ready for the third and the last round of Bhastrika Pranayam. Make a loose fist in front of your shoulders. Take a long deep breath in. Breathe out. With forceful breathing, breathe in, out, 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 and relax. हथेलियां घुटनों पर, आकाश की ओर खुली हुई. Palms on your lap, facing towards sky. Feel the fresh flow of energy in your body. शरीर में हो रहे ऊर्जा के प्रवाह को महसूस करें. आंखें बंद रखते हुए धीरे से वज्रासन से निकलकर आराम से बैठ जाएं. Keeping your eyes closed, you may come out of your Vajrasan and sit easily. जब तक नहीं कहूंगा मैं, आंखें नहीं खोलेंगे। शरीर को ढीला छोड़ दें, रीढ़ की हड्डी सीधी रखें। नाउ यू विल बी लिसनिंग टू सम इंस्ट्रक्शंस। बस शरीर को ढीला छोड़ दें, रीढ़ की हड्डी सीधी रखें और इंस्ट्रक्शंस को भोले भाव सुनते जाएं, आंखें नहीं खोलेंगे।
We all know there are 5 elements. The first is the earth element. Earth is grosser than water. Earth element stays in a place, water flows, fire element radiates, and air is all over permeating, and space is in which everything is. These 5 elements are the basis of our, that's why it's called prapancha. Pancha is the 5. The whole universe is made up of this combination of these 5 elements. But there is a 6th element, that is mind. Mind is subtler than space. Mind, intellect, memory, and ego. These are 4 functions of mind. So now, mind being subtler than air, mind can also spread. Mind spreads, attention spreads. And mind or attention is nothing but your bioenergy. And the energy radiates and spreads. So let us sit comfortably, easily. First, let us start shaking our hands. And gently close your eyes. And stop shaking. And keep your spine erect. रीढ़ की हड्डी सीधा रखें, शरीर को ढीला छोड़ दें. Our eyes are closed, our body is still. Let's take a deep breath in. Hold the breath and breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in once again, hold the breath and breathe out through the mouth. One last time, let's breathe in, hold the breath, breathe out through the mouth and relax our shoulders. Listen to all the sound in the environment. Bird chirping or traffic noise. Sound of the fan or air conditioner. Whatever sound you are surrounded with, listen to them. Let's take another deep breath in and breathe out slowly. Let's take our attention from the environment to our own body. Become aware of your body. Become aware of the weight of your body. Whatever it is, 70 kilos, 80 kilos. We came into this planet weighing just 4 kilos or 5 kilos. And today we weigh 60, 70, 80 kilos. All this weight has come to us from the food, from the environment, from the earth. Virtually our body belongs to this earth. Let us honor our own body. It's the most precious gift we have ever received. Let's take our attention to our legs, our feet and legs. Both knees and thighs, buttocks and hips. Take your attention through all the internal organs in the thorax region. Your bladder, kidney, liver, stomach, pancreas. What a great design this body is made up of. The diaphragm, lungs, our heart, throat, shoulders, and relax your whole body. Let go of any tension anywhere in the body. Just the command, relax, they start relaxing. And your throat, face, head, the whole body. Now let's move to the second dimension, the breath. It's the breath that is keeping our body alive. Incoming breath energizes the body, while outgoing breath brings relaxation. Let us become familiar with this phenomenon. Let's take 10 long, deep breaths with total attention on them. Welcome each breath like you would do to a dear friend. And see off every breath as you would do to an honored guest. Let's take 10 long, deep breaths consciously. You may feel some restlessness, some uneasiness in the body. Never mind, they are there to go. Breathe in. They're coming up to go, so let them go. Breathe in and breathe out consciously, honoring each breath. Observe the volume and temperature of the breath. They are proportionate to the disturbance in the mind.
मैडम का फोन है, मैडम बोले आपको
A
ये नहीं
breath
पता कि
becomes
आ गया
even and smooth when the mind is calm and serene. Now let's move on to the third dimension, the mind. Our body is like the wick of a candle. Mind is like the glow all around it. In fact, our body is inside the mind. Just become aware of 1 foot of space all around you. शरीर के चारों ओर 1 फुट दूरी तक की जगह को स्मरण करें. Every cell of our body is radiating energy in all directions. Your subtle energy is communicating with the walls as well. हमारे शरीर में तरंग है, तरंग दीवार को छू रही है. The vibrations emitted from your body is touching the walls and the ceiling. And it is you, it's part of you. Let go of all your efforts. Even the instructions that's being given now, you need not listen to it intently. Just take them lightly and relax. Now, whatever thoughts are coming in the mind, just let them come. Good thoughts, bad thoughts. Let them all come. Do not resist any thought. Wherever the mind wants to go, let it go. Let the mind go in all directions. There is neither concentration or control. Simply let go. And let things be the way they are. Any tension, discomfort anywhere in the body, just let it be. Not to try to get rid of it is the secret. Let things be now. as though everything is frozen. As though the time has frozen. Repose in yourself. Let go of all your efforts. Let's take our attention to the top of the head and become aware of the empty space above the head, up to the ceiling of the room you are sitting. Let go of all your efforts. This moment there is nothing to do and nothing to know either. As the body relaxes and is still, the mind expands. And vice versa, as the mind expands, body finds relaxation. Let it be. Let's take a few deep rhythmic breaths. Like the waves in an ocean. Breathe in and let go. Breathe in and let go. Breathe in and let go. Let go of all your efforts. ना कुछ करना है, ना ही कुछ जानना है. केवल विश्राम करें. मुस्कान के साथ विश्राम. यही है ध्यान. अपने आप में विश्राम करें. सभी परिश्रम छोड़ दें. Few long deep breaths to calm and cool our breath. As the mind becomes calmer, breath becomes longer and cooler. Any sensations anywhere in the body, just let it be. Repose with a smile. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly and gradually, let us become aware of our body and surroundings. And let's take a few long, deep breaths. Attention on our breath. Let's pay attention to our breath. And slowly and gradually, you may open your eyes. अपना समय लेते हुए धीरे धीरे आंखें खोल सकते हैं. Wow. So how was the meditation? Was it good? Wow.
Yes, sir.
Well, so we shall be now talking tomorrow. तो कल तक के लिए क्या करें? मैक्सिमम पानी पीजिए, अपने साथ रहिए. बहुत ज्यादा जितना समय हो सके स्पेंड विद योरसेल्फ. सात्विक भोजन करें कुछ दिनों के लिए और खूब पानी अच्छे से पिए. या over to you, Pankaj ji. Are you here? Dr.
Yes, sir.
Pankaj, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
सर आज का सेशन तो जो है बड़ा ही इंटरेस्टिंग सा और लंबा खिंच गया. आज फर्स्ट वाला भी एक्चुअल में क्या है, व्हेन वी लर्न थ्रू द वीडियोस और मूवीज और सम क्लिपिंग्स टाइप ऑफ थिंग्स, सो इट इज वेरी इजी फॉर अस टू गेट द मोर एंड मोर knowledge about a particular concept or वो. So but again the same problem is continuing के students they are not participating. अभी भी 36 students are there out of 50. Students means participants. तो ये एक बड़ा ही टफ टास्क सा है कोऑर्डिनेटर्स के लिए भी और बेसिकली रिसोर्स पर्सन्स के लिए। तो आप जो है रेगुलर आइए, पंक्चुअलिटी दिखाइए। वीडियोज आज तो काफी ऑन है, क्या क्या के करवाया है आप लोगों ने। तो जो है जब ऑफलाइन कोर्स होगा हमारा नेक्स्ट वीक, तब तो देखिए सबको बैठना ही है। अब तो
Then it is going to be really challenging for them to turn their videos off.
Yes, yes. Sir, that will be more. That will be a big challenge for them, not for us. For us, that will be more easier. Yes. Any questions from any participant side? No. तो काफी पार्टिसिपेंट्स को भूख लग रहा होगा और कुछ ने
Seems to be very calm now.
कुछ ने डिनर कर भी लिया है वैसे, और कुछ पार्टिसिपेंट्स ऐसे हैं स्टार्टिंग से ही वीडियो और ऑडियो दोनों ऑफ है, तो हो सकता है उन्होंने मार्केट का भी कुछ काम कुम कराए हो माइक और वो बंद करके। नहीं, तो ये है। ठीक है सर। हाँ जी,
Good night.
थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
Good night, everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night, sir.
Good night, everyone.